Guys, I have shared the link in the chat box. So we're talking about a quick review of what has happened in the 21-day challenge. Sure, Harsha. So yeah, so please go ahead and update your day 6 also. Those who are not updated day 5 and day 6, update your status whether it has done or not. If it is done, green. If it's partially done, orange. Otherwise red. Okay, update it for day 5 and day 6 also. Quickly do it. Alvin, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what about your status on day 5 and day 6?
Day 5 and day 6 is day 5 is green, sir.
Okay.
Day 6 is orange, sir.
Okay. Why are you not able to revise everything?
Sir, I was planning for some problems in each topic, sir. So that's why I couldn't cover an entire thing.
Okay. Okay. In terms of exam, how did it go?
Uh, I could read decently well, sir, but the problem was that I didn't go through the entire question properly, so I missed some few adjustments, and because of that, I lost a few marks.
Right.
I, since it was in the early stage, I missed some adjustments. So the entire, halfway through the question, the problem, the answer became wrong because of that. And in some cases, the rates I've taken was wrong in one case while application in the end.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the major issue.
Mm-hmm.
But I could apply remember important topics and important points, but
Okay. So
adjustments.
in terms of the exam, if you have to look at it overall, would you mark it green, red, or orange? Example.
Orange.
Hmm.
Orange.
Okay. Now moving ahead for the before we go for the next week. So what are the three things which you really felt they went well this week?
Uh, Three things that really went in this will how I could plan and complete a topic within a given day, or like important topics, and
One
uh,
is
compress it.
completion of topics within that length, is it?
Yes, within the time period.
Next.
Recollecting it, because of the previous day revision, day and revision, and
Hmm.
midday revision, and the cumulative revision, of course.
To recall, recollect, include, because of you did midday revision as well?
In few days, so not it was not a continuous thing either.
Not continuously, then I'm not writing it because you have to build that also. And then you did cumulative revision, right?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Next.
And the third thing would be I didn't feel that much pressure while writing exam, but
Hmm.
I limited myself to write only exactly within the 2 hours
Hmm.
the topics I've covered for the week. So I, by that time of writing within the 2 hours, I could feel that I could cross 30 to 40 within the
Hmm.
given 2 hours. Uh,
Hmm.
like confidently, I could do that because
Hmm.
I was like clear with the topics. Okay, so I missed some adjustments or something, but rest of the thing I could uh, attempt it without any like with the exam fear or pressure, like not clearing but with the because of the revisions I've done.
Hmm. Hmm.
But I felt like I could do more because of
Hmm.
the effort I would put in.
Right. So basically, this is sorted. Now, in terms of the target, this is actual. Hmm. Uh, where do you think you landed? So the target was to improve the score from 36 to 50. So where do you think you are after this 1 week?
Around 40 to 45, around
Okay.
that.
Can you give me a number, specific number?
1 second, sir. I wrote the test for one.
Not just the test, you look at the overall thing because yesterday is one test overall in terms of the whole thing which I studied, revision, everything. Now, if I have to write an exam, average, what do you think? Number
Uh,
one, you think you'll clear, right? You'll pass for sure.
yes, sir. I am sure that I'll pass.
That
I'll
is
get
done.
around.
So,
Yes,
what is a decent mark? Not very positive, not very negative. Matlab, something in the reasonable range, which you'll score
40,
for sure.
45, I'm sure I'll get it, sir.
Perfect. So, improve the score to 45. Okay. So, which means it's reasonably done. So, I'm giving it here. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Good job, Al. So, overall, this is what we have done. So, next week, the target would be to, oh, what the hell? Who removed this? This is a problem when we give access common. Common. Hmm. Everything we typed is gone. Hmm. Remove access.
I will get around 45. Three things to that control.
You can focus. You can tell me. This I remember. What are the three things which have to be improved? Just keep typing in the chat box. I'll update it.
Okay,
Didn't do much. Yes. This is for everyone to know and follow. So you have to understand, yeah, apart from your own journey, keep a close tab on what's happening with other journeys. That will help you. So one is complete revision, including practice problems, recollect tax rates, improving exam presentation. Okay, fair enough. This is something that this is no. One is
Uh, in few
practice
days,
sums during revision, right? This is one
yes,
thing
sir.
I said. What else?
Second is like tax rates for me in direct tax mostly in few cases like in the end while applying tax rates have
No, you were writing all tax rates, right, in the PDR and all.
yes sir,
Mhm.
I was writing, but like in
Okay.
some while during exam I'll change it.
Okay, understood. Next.
Next is like improving exam presentation, sir. While writing exam, I was
Mhm.
it was not in a exam format view how it was as per the answer key. Like there were a lot of deletions. I mean, like scratching out or crossing out.
Okay, so
And
these
then
are the things which you have to improve.
yes, sir.
Now, okay, so for this to improve, it's at one column down. Why is it? So in order to do this, what will we do? One is okay. So this is like a prescription. These are the two things which you have to do.
Okay, sir.
Is it clear, Alan? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Call it prescription. Problem is sorted. Every day, whether I tell you or not, 2 to 3 p.m., start writing an exam, like pick up anything, MTP, RTP, only ICA courses, don't use other tests, only ICA, past one. So if you look at past 4-5 attempts, you're done. You have 15 papers, right? So any given subject, do that. And day end revision, do practice, whether it's theory or paper. Before you actually write day end revision using recall, when I say practice is doing it with seeing, writing is recall. Okay, practice will help you to get things sorted. Writing works on the memory. This is clear?
Okay, sir.
Okay, this is what we're doing. Now let me move on to Anurag.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Anurag, you had some issues in between, especially while you have to complete these short topics. So yeah, let's start with, I think you already written one. Let's start with what went well. So morning routine got better. Okay, cool.
Yes.
What is the next thing?
The next thing is I got better. Secondly, I mean more coverage I was able to cover.
Syllabus coverage improved. Okay. Then
The third is yesterday I mean I was able to attempt 60 marks and
oh,
30. So it was means reasonable. I was not expecting so much.
yeah, yeah. So was able to attend the test properly. Like you wrote it better than you expected. I guess that's what you wrote in the EMT also.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. That's nice. So what has to be improved for Shiv Anurag? One is, yeah, this is good. This is a good insight. Next.
And secondly, sir, means the coverage I have to enhance, like practice more questions I have to practice.
There's more questions. And this is something which everyone is writing at. So I just be careful about this. So you have to keep practicing more questions. Yes. Next.
And third, sir, means I have to means daily means I have to complete all my targets that I was not able to achieve.
Completion of daily targets. Okay, for this, number one, don't eat dinner without TER submission. Because once you submit your TER, it automatically submit PDR because you have already done it. So your brain will have the tendency to submit it anyways. Okay, this is one. Next, practice more questions, completion of daily targets. Strictly stick to the pre-study session because sometimes I think you're not studying entirely. You're studying for less than 8 hours or 9 hours, I guess. So, is it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's one because when you're not able to complete targets because of the list, otherwise your speed is decent, but this is a problem. When it comes to this, practicing more questions, yes. Spend 30 minutes every day for practice before submission. I'm not writing your test because I think test for you it's sorted. Also, you have to complete good amount of syllabus, so that 1 hour test is not given here. You just have to choose. Is it clear, Anurag?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Perfect. Anshu.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So where are you here? Yeah. By the way, Anurag, like in terms of the target to cross 40, what has happened?
Sir, I was not able to cross me.
Yes.
30 marks I scored.
You'll be able to, but because you're starting from scratch, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
But in a position to cross 30 plus. Okay. Decent. So when you're starting from scratch, the idea is the base minimum is 25, but ideally we still say it's 40, but I understand it. It can't happen in a way. You're in a position to cross 30 plus. Okay, that's fine. Done. So Anshu, yeah. So you're able to complete it. What are the 3 things that worked well?
Revision has helped me a lot.
No, you have to be a bit more specific. Like revision always helps. No.
Yeah.
What? Were you able to revise every single day?
Yes, sir.
Daily revision. Okay. Daily revision. Okay. What else?
Then syllabus was also I was able to complete.
Next.
Then live study hours has helped me.
Helpful for what?
Helpful for studying the complete the syllabus.
I mean, you're able to focus better so that you can complete more.
Yes.
Okay. So what are the 3 things which you want to improve first?
Actually, so yesterday's exam, in that exam, I was not that what you say. I was little bit nervous, so I. So little bit small mistakes I was making.
Hmm.
That made the whole answers wrong. So
And they're not small mistakes.
for example, I haven't given that HEC percentage, so the end answer got wrong.
Hmm.
Like that small mistakes.
Again, they're
So
not small mistakes. Don't say a small
yeah,
mistake.
yes, I know,
They're
sir.
mistakes. They're mistakes. Yeah.
So I have to be more conscious about this.
Hmm.
Mm, then um, then I have to be little bit speed in doing the problems and all, because the questions are taking little bit time for me.
Hmm. Is it speed of processing or writing? What has to improve?
Writing
Fixed.
this problem papers, I have to do writing. So
Are you submitting midday revision as well?
midday revision I haven't.
Do it.
PDR and day revision I have.
Do it. It'll fix your problem in a way. Okay, these are three things I wanted to improve. Clear?
Okay.
So what is the other thing apart from speed of writing? Mistakes in the exam, speed of writing. What is the other thing which you have to improve?
Other thing. Mm,
Guys, rest of you please text this format in the chat box. Three things which has improved, like what Vamsi has done. Three things which need to improve. Please start texting it. All of you.
So for this as well, if I'm having any theory portion, I'm not able to write much technically or professionally. I'm writing only some general points.
I understand.
Yeah, I know the concept, but um,
For a this thing. Okay, these are three things which you want to improve, right?
yes.
Okay. Sorry. Rest of you please text in the box. What are the three things which work well? Use Alt Enter to make everything in the same message. When you're typing, when you press enter, it will go, the message will come. So please use Alt Enter, write 1, 2, 3, and Alt Enter 1, 2, 3, Alt Enter. I think all of you will be able to do this. Now let's move to the next part. Week 2. Rest of it, meanwhile, please start typing in the chat box. As I said, three things that went well and three things that has to improve. Now let us move to week 2. Yeah. Offline students, I'll do it directly with you. But still, you type it. You type the things. So let me add Harsha. Okay, Prasanna has given us 3 things. Let me write it. This is interesting. I can't copy this. Is it? So, Alvin, which paper are you doing this time? Which paper do you want to do this week?
So should I continue with DT or like?
Let's move to some other paper. 30 cost. Yeah.
It is then IDT, sir.
Okay, cool.
Sir, or can I also take some other topics from group 1 or only
No,
the
no,
main?
let's finish only one subject at a time. And once
Okay,
one group is done, when we'll review that is possible. Only when we clear that one group is entirely done, we'll move to
okay, sir. Then it would be IDT, sir.
Okay. Did you do index mapping exercise before?
IDT I have not yet done.
Okay, do it completely.
Okay, sir.
Plus, there is something called revision reference ICI, Sarangs. Okay.
Okay.
Revision reference. Let's go through that. IDT index mapping is very, very important because recently this guy said he got 59 only because of index mapping. 1.54 the exam, he only was going through that. Because in IDT, you just need a bunch of points so that you can frame your answer and write the relevant points. So it will be extremely useful. So these are the 2 things which I want to do for today. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Anshu?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What subject do you want to do this week?
On IDT.
Okay. So let me do it. Last week, what did you do?
Last day, DT.
Yeah, makes sense. Next. Finish these 2 things. Anurag.
Yes.
Yeah. Which paper are you doing?
Sir, audit. I want to.
No, finish group 1.
Yes, sir. Group 1.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, got it. Inter it's group 2. Yeah. Okay. So same audit. You did not do index mapping, right?
Index mapping I have done, sir. Earlier,
When did you do it?
sir, means before means my result came.
That's when you did. Okay, so quickly go through that. Then you spend more time here. Okay, index mapping you spend only 3 hours. For others, it's the other way around, and spend almost 6 hours on revision references. So when I say index mapping for 3 hours, go through the index mapping, and there are some technical terms, right? For technical terms, write some 2-3 lines separately in a notebook. This becomes like a glossary. Because for audit, contextualization is very, very important. That is the reason why I was calling this. Next. Prasad.
Sir.
Yeah, what subject are you picking up this week?
This accounts, sir.
What did you do last week?
Last week GST, sir. I did.
You finished only GST component, is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just a second. Let me. The entire GST is done.
No, sir. 6th day 69
Okay, then what about income tax? Like, what about the other 50 marks?
Other 50 marks.
Hmm.
Already peripheral I completed the surface level.
Okay. You have time. Okay, do accounting. So, how much did you cover in accounting already? What is your current status? How much were you able to cover?
40 plus, sir. 40 to 50.
No, what topics are you comfortable with?
Accounting standards, sir.
No, when you have all the three modules, in terms of reasonable coverage, because module 1, I think you are fine. Module 2 versus module 3, which module are you comfortable with?
Module 1 and module 2, sir.
Okay. So do you want to start with buyback of securities, module 3 mein?
Yes, sir.
Or reconstruction amalgamation?
But buyback and securities.
Okay. So which will be chapter 11, I guess. Buyback is chapter 12. Chapter 12, buyback of securities. Finish. Buyback is done. 13 also. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Finish this too. Tomorrow, reconstruction. And then why am I writing the chapter name? It's not reconstruction and also branch accounting. Okay, these are the 4 chapters to finish first, and then we'll see. Do index mapping also. Do index mapping of this specific. For others, they have to do the whole subject. We just do index mapping of these topics. Before we start, 1 hour for index mapping, then go with the subject. 5 hours for that, 5 hours. That is exactly what it's starting.
Okay.
Prasad, it's done. Who else? Prasanna.
Sir, I'm doing FR for this week, sir.
Okay. Is index mapping done?
No, sir, not yet.
So do it then. With FR index mapping takes time. This itself is enough. It's a lot of
Okay,
time.
fine.
No.
Okay, sir. For all the 4 modules, sir.
Yes, all of them. Do it very fast. Very fast.
Okay, sir.
If you don't have a textbook, write it open the textbook on a laptop and write on a piece of paper. Okay.
Done, sir.
Otherwise, don't worry about quality, I'm saying. Automatically it will happen. You can only do it in a particular way. Speed is the game. 3 hours for each module. Finish it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sure. Yeah. Then we have Twinkle.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah.
So can we continue with the audit?
You don't have grip, right? You want to finish audit completely?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, chalo, let's do it. So, what topics are you supposed to do? Professional ethics, I guess it got covered, right?
Yeah, sir, its question bank is not covered.
What question bank?
The professional ethics question
No, that's
bank,
okay, but what are the topics which are untouched?
the bank audit and NBFCs and chapter 3 for like it was materiality wala chapter. And
So, did you cover module 3? Module 3.
Sir, from the last week I am taking the references, like these chapters are not covered.
Do one thing. Finish everything in module 3.
Okay.
Some of the chapters you have done, some of the chapters you are not done, right? But let's finish this because that will give you 20 marks easily. Okay. So module 3 based on the chapters. If you have comfort in the chapter, leave it. Don't worry about getting more comfort. First of all, you have to get an overview of the entire syllabus, then you can go in. So module 3, based on the topics, if you know something, skip it. If you don't know, spend 3 hours for each chapter.
Okay, sir.
You can watch it from a revision video or a book, whatever works initially. Because audit, I'm only trying to give you clarity initially. It should become more familiar for you. Once this happens, the improvement can happen very fast. You're taking some time. So this is what I wanted to do. Okay. Harsha.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what is it you want to pick up this week?
So financial management.
Okay. Did you do index mapping before in this?
No, sir.
Okay. Then finish index mapping completely. Also, because since you have only 15, 16 chapters, plus revision reference. This is something which you have to do. Index mapping probably for 7 hours and then revision reference for a couple of hours. I'd say. And actually, you have to increase the quantum of study hours because last week, I guess you had something happening in your family. I believe now you are back. Now there are no other
Yes, sir.
distractions.
Yes, sir.
You have improved a lot, but then I wanted you to be increasing the quantity as well. Quality has improved definitely, but quantity also means a lot in this exam. So yes, this is what I want to do, start with. And once you're done with the index mapping, you'll be able to understand what topics you know, what topics you don't know. So tomorrow we'll keep adding it. So we'll build the schedule.
Okay. So what is ICI revision referencer?
I'll show you. So this is one page which you have to keep coming, guys. This is ultra important. I recently texted the BOS chairman regarding this because I was so happy in terms of the resources given to you. So please make sure you keep coming back to this. There are two things. One is subject-wise capsules here, subject-wise capsules which you can see, or we can also go. It's almost the same, but yeah, you can keep checking both of them. You come to Saram's, okay. So you have this last mile referencer. So when you look at it, you have something called so what they do is they compile some of the chapters into shorter formats. This will give you the best ever short notes. That's my reference of financial management. It is made for SFM technically in a way, but that's okay. Most of the topics are reasonably covered. So these are the topics which are covered. Some of them might be relevant, some of them are not relevant. So if you look at it from a topic perspective, not final inter, not old syllabus, new syllabus. If you find this, you won't have all topics, but you only look at it from a chapter perspective. It gives a very quick overview on the entire portion. So I always recommend you to have printouts. So it gives you reasonable clarity in a very quick time. Like normally, if it takes X amount of time, it gives you in 10%, and the information is very precise. It's exceptional. So don't ever to miss this. Okay. So if you have something in this regard, go through that. If the subject is not there, that's a different story. So this is one where you find, and also the other one is the subject-wise capsules.
Okay.
Generally, it's the same, but sometimes they have two documents, so you just have to check. It's different. Now, this is far more detailed because it's from the old syllabus. It has all the chapters. So I'm sharing this link to you here. All those, even Anurag, this is what I'm talking about. So this is where you can use it. Please keep visiting this. Harsha, I should do this. If you have a printout, take a printout and go through that. We'll revise it at least 10 times before the exam. Is this clear?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Perfect. So for all the offline students, I guess the targets are already given. So that's the reason why I'm not separately asking you. The targets are already given in your respective trackers. I'll share that link also once again. And we'll also have a meeting with your parents sometime this week. about your performance. I'll do it in a far more detailed manner on a one-to-one basis. That is the reason why I did not speak to Kushal Manikanta, Vamsi Dikshit, and all of these guys. For others, I guess all your targets are clear. Okay. So rest of you, if you have not mentioned what has worked and what has not worked, please type it here in the chat box. And otherwise, please continue in the live study hours. And today, first day is important. Remember, day 1, day 6, day 7. These 3 days are important. For 1 week challenge, day 1, day 6, day 7. These 3 days cover 60% of your game. 60% is sorted with 3 days. Remaining 4 days, another 30, 40. Okay. All the best. You're done well. The first one went really well. It is important to continue the momentum. So let's go ahead and finish off your targets for the day. I'm leaving it open here. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Rest of you offline students, please continue with your original targets. We'll keep discussing and meeting. Okay, that's all for the day. Good job. Yeah.